Hello, and welcome to another update video about render. Yeah, we take a look at the render chart here on the 8-hour time frame. Just a good mix here where we can see everything, but still see a good amount of details, but also can zoom out far enough to understand what the key support levels are. Main support on the render chart still between $1.54 and $3.54. So far, the price has not yet managed to, rally in a fifth wave. I was considering maybe from here, but it was only a three-wave move up, as you remember probably if you watched previous videos. So these three-wave patterns are never really reliable. So still considering this could still happen, but at the moment I cannot rule out another low. I can make a case for both low is in or one more low. The problem is that it's not a great time to be trading crypto in my view. It's just very, very difficult structures, and the structures are very choppy, messy. Yes, the low could be in it. It clearly is a three-wave move down. Okay, what do we normally track in terms of targets? So if we say a third wave topped here in March 24, a fourth wave is now unfolding. Well, we can take the length of the wave W to the downside, or wave A. We go to the high of the corrective wave, either an X wave or a B wave. And typically the 100% extension is an ideal target. That would be at $3.10. Well, that hasn't been reached yet. That has not been reached yet, but it is something that going forward could still be reached. It's just an ideal target, There's no guarantee that we get there, but it's just likely that we get there. It is just likely. The price is so far not yet confirmed it, though. So it's just something to be very much aware of. The price could still get there. One more low is likely still. And one more reason why one more low could be likely is because the decline is so far only a three-wave move. But in a C wave, we would normally like to see 5 waves. So if I zoom in a little bit more. Now, it does mean a low could be in. I mean, we've come very close to the 100% extension. The thing is only 3 waves down. If it's a WXY structure, it's just not very reliable, all right? Normally, the most probable pathway is an ABC structure where we could get one more low in wave C. We just need to be ready for it. There is a clear micro support area we can watch, and I can also tell you which level I want to see broken to the upside to have a good understanding that a low is in. And actually, we see that a little bit better on the 1-hour time frame. So first of all, what you see here is from the 3rd of February low, when a lot of cryptocurrencies bottomed locally. Well, we have a first rally. That rally is only a 3-wave move up. It's not 5 waves. So I'm labeling that as a possible wave 1. And then we had a pullback in wave 2. Then a 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave. And this is outstanding, obviously. Now, on the smaller time frame, this dip here was possibly a wave 2 from a bullish point of view. Yes? So we have to track the bullish pathway, right? After such a recovery, it makes sense to do it. But I can tell you that the reaction from that swing low on the 8th of Feb was not very substantial, not very convincing. So I don't trust it, essentially, but we have a resistance area to watch. The price already reacted here to 484, the 38.2 retracement. Again, when the price respects these resistances, it's just not a great sign. But if we get a break above $6.11, followed by a break below that previous swing high here at $6.34, I think a low is in, it will probably only give us 3 waves at that point, but still, I would then lean towards the low being in. At the moment, it's just very balanced in terms of probabilities. One more low, I can't rule it out, but if you wanna trade for the long side, you can always set the stop below the February low. You just need to measure your position size adequately. And I'm just waiting for signals that the low is in, basically, that we see a little bit more upside momentum break above these levels. So from a bearish point of view, what we see here could just be a wave 4 in the white count. Okay, if that's the case, then this is a C wave up, A wave up, B wave down, C wave up. And such a C wave would typically reach the 100% extension. And how do we measure that? Same way. So yeah, and that's 630. I think that's also one of the reasons why I added the green line, because if we get a break above it, then it is a little bit too high for a 4th wave anyway. And for the internal structure, it's also stretching beyond the 100% extension. So I would, let's say, see this potentially as a fourth wave corrective rally, but not anymore above $6.30, right? So for now, I think the short-term trend is up from the Saturday low, 8th of Feb, but there is no impulse. So there's no point, trying to label all of that. Of course, there are structures we can identify easy, but is it reliable? Probably not. So this could be a 1-2. Obviously, think about, we're talking about a wave C here, so it would be a 5-wave move. So we've got a 1-2, A, B, maybe now a third wave is unfolding, then there will be a 4 and 5. But I'll remove that from the chart. That's just not reliable. If we get a break, yeah, as I said, below the Saturday low, not a great sign. To be honest, I already wouldn't want to see a break below $4.19 in any bullish, short-term bullish structure here. So that means even in the white count, we could watch for higher prices into the maybe, $5.40 to $6.30 range. Any break above it would be more clearly bullish. Nearest key level, yeah, is that low from the 8th of February at around $3.98. And if one more low forms, for which I would need evidence, we need that break below that low at least below $3.97. And if we zoom out a little bit further, the next support is at 310 and then 234. These would be the next key support levels. For now, it's just, this could even turn into a triangle. It's a wave 4. It could even turn into a triangle. It's just not at the moment, I think, the best time to look for an aggressive trade here. Especially now, the weekend, it might grind a little bit between support and resistance without any significant price action. So that's the update about Render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.